I've been around for 30 years in the business as well. I've walked a lot of jobs, and many, many times I've seen situations that were inappropriate. And I've been with a safety engineer or superintendent or project manager, and frequently, instead of being the first person to step out and say, stop, correct that, there's an accident pending, I've held back and I've waited for somebody else to make that first move. And if you think about that, a lot of us rely on our safety engineers to be that person to make the first move. If we all agree that we're going to be the first one to make the move, then that won't happen, and fewer accidents will happen. John, in his presentation, told us that each day we lose 3 people in our construction industry, fatalities. Think about that. And imagine that you or I were one of the people that was there and identified the accident that was about to happen and did nothing about it, and a person died because we did nothing about it. That can happen. So the more difficult part of engagement is actually taking a role and taking the risk and making the step and challenging somebody to stop and correct an unsafe practice. A third point I want to make is we talk about 0 accidents. And we're all logical people, and a lot of us have got engineering degrees, and we say, yeah, that's not credible, that can't happen, 0 is not achievable. Well, let me personalize that. We have 3.7 million hours on our project without a lost time accident. I have a son that works for Bechtel. Let's say that my son is the first person on my project to incur a lost time injury. How do you think I'm going to react to, well, I've only had 1 out of 3,700,001 lost time hours worked? I'm going to tell you, matter-of-factly, unequivocally, 0 is the absolute only acceptable number. Not 1, not 1 out of 1,000,000, not 1 out of 10 million, not 1 out of any number, when that next 1 is my son. I will do everything I can to prevent that next accident from happening if I really believe that point. Well, in the 30 years I've been with our company, the thing that I've learned, many things I've learned, but one of the things I've learned is we're a family. Bechtel is a family. The next person that is injured worldwide, anywhere, Bechtel employee is a member of our family, and we should hurt. And if we do, we'll do something about it. Believe me when I say, and when that slide says 0 is the only acceptable number. Believe it. Strive for it. I'm going to.